Has forced Colton to lead his men to the radium mine. But Batman arrives in time to give the enemy some real opposition. Daka learns of a new shipment of radium for the disintegrator gun, which is being sent by air messenger. And there's Preston lighting the flare, signaling the messenger to drop the precious radium. Will Robin be able to thwart the plans of the Jap spies? Don't fail to see Flying Spies, Chapter 10 of Batman at this theater next week.
It's alive! People of Earth!
Well, there's a lot of you here for tonight's movie, Phantom of the Opera in 3D. Yes. I am your host, Dr. Bob Tesla. This is my brother, Nikola Tesla. He might look a little bit cleaner to you all because we took him out and gave him a good scrubbing this past month, so he had his brainwashing. And that wasn't even a joke. We washed the brain. But tonight we have a treat for you. Phantom of the Opera in 3D, which has never been seen before. We also have live music. That Batman cereal, how did you like that? Yes. Well, you'll know, the Batman cereal, we're coming close to the end soon. And I think November will be our last episode of the Batman. Yes. So if you're interested in deciding what the next cereal will be, because that's how we ended up with Batman, people voted. Go like us on Facebook, and we'll be posting in a couple of months. What will our next cereal be?
Lucky Charms.
I hired a specially talented Igor for tonight because my Shigor last month had a slight case of death. But Igor! This is Igor, everyone. Let's hear it for Igor. Igor will be bringing to you the live music. So thank you, Igor. Thank you. And then you saw the trailer beforehand for Zombies. That's our August show. Doesn't that look good? That's a nice comedic, a comedy, zombie comedy. Yes, a zomcom, I believe there is what they're calling it. And next week they are showing us the midnight shift. We'll be performing Masters of the Universe. No, you guys obviously have not seen the movie. How many of you are familiar with the Masters of the Universe movie? Okay. How many of you only know of He-Man, the cartoon? Yeah, good luck with the movie. Let's put it this way. There's a reason Courtney Cox doesn't put it on her resume. So, now, tonight's movie with Phantom of the Opera, there's actually, it's so much history with this. The ballroom, or the opera house set, it's still standing to this day. It is still used in movies. I believe the last big movie that used it was 2011's The Muppets. Yes, they used it. So that is a great one. And also, not only do I have this Igor for tonight, I also have there's a rented Phantom over here. So look at that. Yeah, we're pulling out all the stops tonight. Igor, why don't you go ahead and take your seat there behind the music? That way we're all ready. So, how many of you are here for the first time tonight? Woo! Wow, that's a lot of you. Where have you guys been?
Lost.
Well, okay. How many of you are here for the first time because your friends dragged you here?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, more of you need to drag people here. If you want, I think I can rent you shackles. I'll have to check. There might be liability on that. Christine, boy, what a dummy. He gives her one rule. One rule. I think you could have timed how long it took her to break that rule with an egg timer. Now we have a little thing called a booby prize here. So the booby prize is different every month. This time we figured it'll have something to do with this movie. So those of you who have seen this movie before, stand up. So if you've seen the 1943 one with Claude Rains, stay standing. Okay, do we have what? Two? Okay. If you have seen Kiss Meets Phantom of the Paradise, stay standing. The rest of you, still two. Holy crap. Okay, if two people saw that? Okay, if you, oh wait, we're down to one? Okay, down to one. Okay, here we go. You win Myers book. It's got classic monsters and stuff through movies and all that. There you go. So, now, you guys saw that the giant spider sneak preview there. What'd you guys think of that? Yes? You know that's going to be good. Come on. So, now we do have our joke for this week, for this month. Nicola has a joke. He should be a fresh joke since he's all clean and everything now. Okay, Nicola, let me hear your joke. Why do so many scientists disconnect their doorbells? They're trying to win the Nobel Prize. Okay, here's my joke. First off, are there any ornithologists in the audience? No? Okay. Man, where are the scientists? They need to be here. Okay, well, you know, you have some people and they're trying to find, you know, they're going to an ornithologist to learn the difference between a raven and a crow. And you know what pinions are? Pinions are the long feathers on the wings. Well, they find out that a raven has 6 pinions on each wing. And a crow has 5 pinions on each wing. So the difference between a crow and a raven is really a matter of opinion. Oh, tough room, tough room. Sorry, Nicola. I guess you won this month. You know, when he takes off that mask, wasn't that great? You know why it went out of focus there when he was like going on like that? Because the cameraman got scared. He had never seen the makeup before, and so when he pulled that off, he was all freaking out and lost focus. You laugh, but in 1925, when this came out, the people actually, there was screaming and fainting in the audience when that happened. So, yeah, you know, that is pretty hardcore for its time.
I heard one of your jokes before, huh?
Wait, rental phantoms are not supposed to speak. So now we will have one sequence coming up that is not 3D. It is this ballroom scene, which is going to be its glorious color for the time. So it looked so good, we didn't want to spoil it with 3D taking away your color vision. So the color sequence will be normal. Once the color sequence is done, put your 3D back on. So we will see you at the end of the movie. Uncle Igor. Well, this was great. Although I have to say, you know, they throw him into the water there. Didn't we see that he could swim? I mean, how's that the end of the Phantom? I don't know. But I'm glad you guys came. I'm glad you guys had a great time. This actually, the 1925 Phantom of the Opera, it's not the first one that they did, because they did one about 10 years before that. So that just goes to show you that even at the beginning of filmmaking, Hollywood still was remaking crap. We need to give him a round of applause for having such a great, for bringing his own Phantom with him. You know, yeah. That's great. You brought your own Phantom.
I thought he was with you.
I didn't hire him. Who are you?
Now do you recognize me?
Rick Edison.
No saying.
You killed Igor.
Of course. I injected him with concentrated Dr. Bob joke venom.
My jokes aren't that bad.
Try being on the other side. My work here is done.
Get out of here. Get. Back to the movie. There were actually more color sequences. All of the opera stuff was filmed in Technicolor as well, but those have been lost. So the Mask of the Red Death ball scene there is the only thing that's left. But still, that's pretty awesome color for the time, you know? And it's so striking when the Phantom comes out in that outfit, the skull and the red cape, and ooh. So, but anyway, you guys need to come back next month for The Giant Spider. You guys saw that sneak preview. It's going to be great, by Christopher R. Mim, who does new, old, good, bad movies. But those of you who are here for the first time, you guys had fun, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You guys are going to come back again, right? Are you going to drag friends here? Good. Good. Drag them here kicking and screaming if you have to, because we have ways to deal with that. So after The Giant Spider, we have Freaks in 3D. Then we have zombies. But also keep in touch for our October show. Our big October show is going to be the 1916 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, with a live orchestra. Yeah, not Igor because he's dead. But I think we're going to have a band called Honk, Wail, and Moan here, and they are fantastic. We'll have that. That will be the big, huge event. We'll have a costume contest again, just like we did last year for Nosferatu, and we'll have a big prize package again. I think we had the grand prize last year was like $100 worth of prize package. Good night.